What's up guys, Tamrakshan here. Well, this season's trend is finally live with the Grazia 2, and that's what you're seeing here. This is the Grazia 125 BS-6 Sports Edition. So this sports edition of the Grazia is actually the BS-6 Grazia itself, but now it's coated with the new paint scheme. And here you actually get two color choices. One is the black color variant, which is called the Pearl Nightstar Black, and the other is the red color one, which is called the Sports Red. And here this red theme one is a vibrant variant, while the black looks very sleek. And like always with these limited theme versions, there will be two changes, and here also there is two. One is this whole new color theming, and two is that the price has slightly gone up. And to be frank, I do feel that the slight price change is not a big thing because here this new theme is surely eye-catching, and also in the long run, it's gonna be like this type of a theme Grazia will stand out from the usual colors available. Because for sure, this sports theme will just be exclusive for this year, and maybe next year if Honda plans for a new sports edition Grazia, well then they will offer a different color choice and also a different graphics. And here as you can see, both these colors have different color combinations. The red color Grazia has white accent throughout, while the black variant has red accents. And this red and black sports edition is truly eye-catching, and also this is without any doubt my favorite one. And with both these colors, Honda has used graphics in the side portion of the front panel as well as on the main body. The graphics is of the edgy format with sharp cuttings, which does match really well with the overall shape of the Grazia. Because the Grazia BS-6 is basically a very sharp looking scooter which is made of fiber throughout, but then the quality of the fiber used is really good. And here on the front as you can see, the headlight is the sleek looking one, which is a LED headlight, and its range and coverage is the best in the segment. And you also get the split LED position light on the handle, and there is also a small windshield type design thing happening. So overall from the front itself, the Grazia BS-6 Sports Edition looks sharp, and especially with this new color theming, it looks much more attractive. And the same is applicable from the side because that's where the theme is portrayed in the proper manner. And here these accent colors used in between is something that's well done. And actually this accent color is also used in the pillion grab bar, so if it's the red variant you're gonna go for, well then you're gonna get the white colored pillion grab bar. And if it's a black colored sports edition you're gonna get, well then the comfortable pillion grab bar will be red colored. And now checking the rear section of the sports edition Grazia, well there isn't anything special, but that's fine because the BS-6 Grazia's rear section is already done great. The new slim format taillight looks sharp with the just above indicators, and also this new body integrated external fuel cap looks nice, and also at the same time it's a very convenient feature. It can be opened from the new lock system, and here this is a feature I really love. While talking about convenient features, well, there are a couple more in this sports edition Grazia, which is the side stand engine cutoff feature, which for me is a very needed one in all two-wheelers. And the second one is the ideal start-stop feature. The control for turning it on is located on the right side of the handle, and it is positioned just above the self-start switch. And here what this feature does is that if you halt in traffic or maybe you just take a brief stop for something else, well then the engine automatically cuts off to save fuel, and then when you're ready to resume the ride, well then just the twist of the accelerator will turn the engine on again, and you can resume the ride without any hassle. And also in this typical looking scooter handle, well you do get all the necessary controls in the left side, and they are the dim, bright and pass light as a single switch along with the indicator toggle and horn. And here in the handle, there is also the split format digital meter which does show the cycling info in the small bottom portion, and it has the better readability, and in that the info showcased are the real-time mileage, average mileage, distance to empty, etc. And also another design matching thing happening with the Sports Edition Grazia is this new stylish exhaust. Then the wheel here are the alloy wheels, which is a neat one, and also the Honda branding used in the side section of the footboard is attractive too. And lastly in the design side, the storage space in the Grazia Sports Edition is also well done because it's the exact same as what we get with the regular BS-6 version. There is the front glove box, which doesn't have a lock, but it's a very premium feeling closing door type, and also the underseat spacing is large enough so that you can fit a large size fully covered helmet. So overall, this new Sports Edition Grazia from a design perspective is done really well. I mean basically there is just a new theming happening, but then every feature which is available in the top variant of the BS-6 Grazia is present, so it's like you get all the best stuff in this attractive and standout two new colors. And here like I said earlier, with this change, the price has gone very slightly up, and this is the present ex-showroom pricing of all the variants of the Grazia. And here as you can see, the Sports Edition is approximately just 1000 rupees more than the disc variant of the BS-6 Grazia. And for that price difference, this Sports Edition is a steal. And also by the way, if you're in Kollam, Kerala and you're interested in the on-road pricing, or if you want to do a booking, or you want to try a test ride of any Honda scooters and bikes, well then you can contact the main authorized dealer in Kollam, which is Vahini Honda. So these are all the changes with this Sports Edition of the Grazia, which means at the core, the new Sports Edition Grazia is still the BS-6 Grazia, and that means it's a great scooter in terms of ride quality and comfort. The Sports Edition Grazia is powered by the same engine in the BS-6 Grazia, which is a 124cc fan-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder program fuel injection BS-6 standard one, and this engine does generate pretty good max output and max torque. And therefore in road, the Grazia has impressive performance for a scooter in this segment. If it's a casual ride you're going to opt for, well then you can easily do that in the Grazia, and right when you need the power, just twist the accelerator and the scooter does show its performance. While doing so, the acceleration is very abrupt and you can easily hit the 70s range. And an exceptional thing is that the engine stays stress-free even while riding in the 85 km/h range, and also even in that speed, there was literally no vibration or disturbances from any body parts. And here, since the Grazia Sports Edition can perform like this, well, Honda has done the safety side in a neat way too. There is a 190mm disc brake in the front, and on the rear it's the usual 130mm drum, and here you get CBS, and also the tires are of standard measurements where the front and rear is 90mm thick, and they are both tubeless tires, but the front rim is 12 inches and the rear one is 10 inches. And here all these together does give the Grazia Sports Edition pretty neat braking capabilities, like if you're riding in the 65 km/h range and you want to do a panic braking, the scooter stops without issues. And also, since the design is done in a thoughtful manner with proper weight distribution, even this stock tire combo does offer great stability in high speeds, and even taking tight corners at moderate speed is safe too. And by the way, talking about the scooter's body dimensions, this Sports Edition Grazia, like the BS-6 Grazia, is a very manageable scooter because even the weight is just 108 kilograms, and here the best thing is that the ground clearance is a whopping 171 mm, so even while riding through rough conditions, the underside does stay safe. And now talking about the ride comfort, well, the Sports Edition Grazia does offer the same comfort like the BS-6 variant. Here, firstly, the seating is perfect because 1, the seat used has enough area and also there is moderately firm cushioning, and 2, the footboard spacing is lavish too. And for me, there was enough area, and here the seat height was also spot on with no issues from the handle, and also I could comfortably plant both my legs on the ground. And for your reference, my height is 176 centimeters. And here, since the riding posture is upright with the handlebar positioned in the right level, everything felt to be designed well. So these paired with a telescopic front suspension and a 3-step adjustable spring-loaded rear one, the riding comfort was great for a scooter. Let it be long rides like maybe a 50-kilometer ride in a stretch, or even if it's a short ride through the worst conditions, well, all of that are stress-free in this Grazia. Now this is also applicable to the pillion too because of a good seating offered to the pillion. And a couple of neat extra stuff Honda has done in this Grazia, which is again also present in the regular variant of the Grazia, is that there is silent start, which is a feature I love, and also the engine has Honda's ESP technology, which is the reason for the better performance, and also it does help with the mileage too. The Sports Edition Grazia also gets the 5.3-liter tank, and from our testing of the regular disc variant of the Grazia, the mileage should be approximately in the 55 km/liter range. That's a great number for a 125cc scooter, but please note, for you, mileage might be different because mileage totally depends on the riding style and riding conditions. So I guess that's everything about this new Sports Edition of the Grazia from Honda. A regular viewer of our channel should be familiar with one thing, which is that the Grazia BS-6 is one of my favorite scooter. Well, it's because the Grazia BS-6 is a total all-round scooter, and even though its pricing might seem grim, well, there is a lot of features, and the overall convenience offered along with impressive ride quality and comfort makes the Grazia an excellent option. And here, since Honda has now launched the Sports Edition of the Grazia, I do feel that the Grazia now looks more attractive, especially with this black variant. And for sure right now, I'll recommend to get this Grazia. But still, which one do you prefer? Is it the red or the black sports variant, or is it the regular color options? Please leave your pick in the comment section, and if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and also if you don't want to miss our future contents, a sub to the channel will be awesome. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye, and always ride safe.